Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. In a report, the World Organization said no country has adequately explained past atrocities and the present consequences of enslavement. The United Nations has advised countries on a range of measures, including financial reparations, for colonialism and slavery of people of African descent. The debt remains, despite the passage of time and the difficulty in identifying perpetrators and victims, the document emphasizes. Such difficulties cannot serve as a basis for invalidating the existence of fundamental legal obligations, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said in the report released on Tuesday. He emphasized the importance of nations demonstrating a commitment to confronting the ongoing consequences of slavery. No country fully accounts for the past or accounts for its contemporary legacy for violently displacing an estimated 25 to 30 million people from Africa, the report said. For decades, governments and activists in Africa and the Caribbean have called for accountability for those responsible for slavery and colonization in their countries. In 2021, a senior Jamaican government official told media that the former British colony was demanding compensation from London for the Atlantic slave trade. At that time, this Caribbean country was demanding compensation from Britain of £7.6 billion, equivalent to about $10.4 billion, believed to be the amount paid by the colonial government to slave owners. Jamaica would have been a major slave transport hub. The Spanish and later the British forcibly sent Africans to work on sugarcane, banana, and other crop plantations to create wealth for their owners. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva announced in July his government's intention to provide technology, specialized vocational training to meet Africa's needs, as well as industrial and agricultural support, as a reparations for the contributions of Africans during slavery. In his report to the United Nations General Assembly, Guterres said world powers should consider a range of measures tailored to each country's specific needs to address the legacy of slavery. Under international human rights law, compensation for any damages that are economically accessible, appropriate and proportionate to the seriousness of the violation and the circumstances of each case, can also be a form of compensation, the report stated. The report also recommends public apologies, medical and psychological rehabilitation, and assurances of non-recurrence as forms of resolution. The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, said that restorative justice is not just about redressing past wrongs, but about building inclusive, equal and free societies, without racism. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.